Rhythm is life, rhythm is soul. I say let's get it right this time. Let love unfold.
That direct experience is whole, complete. No duality is experienced there. None. Duality only arises in mind. Why? Because that's just how the mind functions. And it's good. There's nothing wrong with it. Look at all the, this imagined world that gets created, and oh, I've got to be there at such and such a time. Like, there's this massive dream that's going on, and everyone's agreeing to the dream. Everyone's agreeing to it because they're saying, well, I'm having the same experience as that person. Yeah. I'm seeing the tree like that person is seeing the tree. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with the dream at all. It's a dream. It doesn't matter. Yeah. How many people did we have on the planet 120 years ago? I don't know how many. Let's call it 1 billion. I don't know what the figure is here, but let's call it 1 billion. And for, 120 years prior to 120 years ago, yeah, you'd have had that billion people all walking around on the planet, stuck in their head, dreaming, yeah, this is a real world and I'm a real person and this is important and that's important and I've got to do this and like the whole life show that goes on. Where is it now? That was 1 billion dreams. Where is it now? And what does it matter? Like, seriously. Does it matter to us right now? Why don't we mourn the death of 1 billion people? They were gone. Why don't we mourn that? There's another dream going on. And everyone's busy with this dream. Doing and coming and going and thinking and wanting and rejecting and pushing and pulling and, oh, Jesus, all dualistic. All of it. Think anyone's going to care about your dream when the body drops? Who's going to give a shit about your dream? It's gone, it's stopped, over. We're missing being alive. We're missing being awake and alive. We're buying into this. Oh, we're buying into this. You're not in there. That's why you can't awaken from it, because you're not in there. You awaken to it.
Terry.
Yeah. Yes,
Jackie.
Jackie. Yeah.
I was just thinking, and this is a question, the more you live from that place of awareness, it has to alter the way you live your life because you lose so much fear.
Yeah. Oh, the fear goes completely.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that. Try and imagine that. No fear of anything. And the biggest thing human beings fear is death. Imagine no fear of that.
I don't fear death as much as I fear losing people that I love.
Yeah. Yeah, we usually fear the living, our living,
Mm-hmm.
which is the dream.
But do you get to a place of acceptance with even that? Like your children or...
You'll mourn the loss of a child. Absolutely. You will mourn the loss of a child. But beneath that, you'll be stable, completely okay, like completely okay.
It's funny because I found that with my dad. I lost my dad over 6 years ago, and he and I were super close, and it was devastating. But I found through it all that even as painful as it was, I was okay.
Yeah. See, I can say things like, yeah, you were never born and you never die. And me will go, what the fuck did he just say? Yeah. So until that is directly experienced, me's not going to accept that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not going to accept that. Yet we all believe, we at least know, we know for a fact, yeah, or at least we think we do, yeah. I was born. What's your evidence that you were born? What's your evidence? Your direct knowing, your direct evidence, not what someone else says to you, yours. What's your direct evidence that you were born? You don't have any.
I don't have any.
Sorry, you don't have any.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your direct evidence? Your direct evidence that you will die. What's your direct evidence?
I don't have any.
No. All the concept, all the belief. But those two parameters sets up your whole life. I was born and I will die, and in between both those things, there's my life and everything I've done and experienced and so on and so forth. And one day, it had a beginning, duality, and it will have an end, duality. Complete construct of the mind, complete.